Hello students, my name is Dr. Priya Mahajan and I am from Department of Commerce, Uttarakhand Open University. This session is on the fundamentals of financial management of a newly established venture. Having the right financial knowledge and skills are essential for the success of a business. But many entrepreneurs who are just starting new venture are afraid by the complex tasks like budgeting, making investments and managing cash flow. For them, financial management is a difficult task, but actually it is manageable with the right approach. By leveraging tools, seeking expert advice, and maintaining financial discipline, startups can navigate the complexities and build a foundation for long-term success. Effective financial management is a skill that evolves with time and experience, becoming easier as the venture grows and stabilizes. In this session, we will cover the meaning and objectives of financial management. We will also study the key components or key functions of financial management. Now, we will begin with the meaning of financial management. Financial management is the process of planning, organizing, controlling, and monitoring financial resources to achieve an organization goal. It involves managing company finances in such a way that ensure long-term profitability, financial stability, and growth. Financial management also helps in making informed decisions about the allocation of resources, managing cash flows, and assessing risk, all of which are crucial for a business success. Next are the objectives of financial management. Financial management is essential for the success and sustainability of a newly established venture. The primary objectives of financial management for new ventures are, first one is to ensure financial stability. So for this, the entrepreneur has to maintain sufficient liquidity to meet day-to-day operational expenses of the company, and also required to build a financial cushion to handle unexpected cost or economic downturns. Second objective is to optimize resource allocation. So for this, entrepreneur need to allocate financial resources efficiently to various business functions such as marketing, production, and R&D. And he need to prioritize expenditures that yields the highest returns or are critical for growth. Next objective is to maximize profitability. So an entrepreneur need to identify ways to increase revenue and reduce cost. Also monitor profitability metrics to ensure that business remain viable. Another objective is to maintain cash flow. For this, he must ensure a steady flow of cash to meet obligations like salaries, suppliers' payment, and rent, and also make an efforts to prevent liquidity crises by balancing inflows and outflows. Fifth objective is to support business growth. He should do proper planning and secure funding for expansion, whether through reinvested profits, loan, or investors' capital. Also use financial strategies to scale operations sustainably. Next objective is to risk management. Entrepreneur need to identify, assess, and mitigate financial risks such as credit, market, or operational risk. He also required to maintain adequate insurance coverage and diversify investment to protect assets. Next is to improve decision making. Provide accurate financial data to support strategic decision. Use tools like financial statements, budgets, and forecast to evaluate opportunities and challenges. Another objective is to enhance investor confidence. To win the investor confidence, entrepreneurs need to present transparent and accurate financial reports of the company to potential investors or lenders. Also demonstrate sound financial management to attract funding and partnership. Next is to achieve cost efficiency. He should monitor and control cost to avoid unnecessary expenditures. Also required to implement lean operational practices to maximize value from every penny spent. Then 10th one is to ensure legal and regulatory compliance. He must adhere to tax laws, financial reporting standards and other regulatory requirements. Avoid penalties and legal issues by maintaining accurate records and timely filings. Next is to build long-term value. For this, establish financial practices that contribute to the venture's long-term success. Focus on creating shareholder value and sustaining competitive advantage. So ultimately, by focusing on these objectives, financial management ensures that the newly established venture remains solvent, grow sustainably, and achieve its broader business goals. Now, next we will study the key components of financial management. The key components of financial management refers to the essential areas or functions that ensure effective handling of an organization's financial resources. So the first component we will talk about is the first component now we are going to talk about is the budgeting. Budgeting is about creating a plan for how to use your money. This plan helps businesses to properly allocate monetary resources and maintain financial stability. Budgeting is a critical process for any newly established venture as it serves as a financial blueprint that helps guide the business towards its goal. Here are the key reasons why budgeting is essential for a new venture. So first is it ensures financial discipline. A budget sets clear limits on spending, hence encouraging responsible financial management. It prevents overspending by allocating funds to specific areas and identifying priorities. Second, it facilitates strategic planning. Budgeting helps align financial resources with short-term and long-term business objectives. It allows the venture to anticipate needs such as hiring, inventory procurement, or marketing campaigns. Third is to track progress and performance. Regularly comparing actual expenses and revenues against the budget reveals how well the business is performing. It identifies deviations and help in making necessary adjustment to stay on track. Then fourth is it helps to manage cash flow. A well-crafted budget forecasts cash inflows and outflows, ensuring the business has enough liquidity to operate. It prepares the venture for lean periods or unexpected expenses. Then fifth one is support decision making. Entrepreneurs can make informed decisions based on financial roadmap provided by the budget. It helps in evaluating opportunities and determining which investments align with the company's financial capacity. Next is it aids in securing funding. Potential investors and lenders often require a detailed budget to assess the feasibility and financial health of the venture. So a budget demonstrates that the business is well planned and capable of managing the finances effectively. Seventh is identifies cost saving opportunities. Budgeting highlights areas where the business might be overspending. It encourages the exploration of more efficient ways to allocate resources. And in last, it reduces financial stress. Knowing where the money is coming from and where it is going reduce uncertainty. It provides clarity and confidence in managing the business financial health. Hence, budgeting provides a structured approach to manage financial resources. Next component is cash flow management. Cash flow management refers to the process of tracking, analyzing, and optimizing the movement of money in and out of a business. It ensures that a company has enough cash to meet its day-to-day operational needs, invest in growth, and pay off debts. Cash flow management is essential for maintaining liquidity, avoiding financial distress, and making informed decisions about business operations and investments. Effective cash flow management is critical for a newly established venture as it ensures liquidity and financial stability during the crucial early stages. Here are the key strategies to manage cash flow effectively. So the first one is create a cash flow forecast. Estimate inflows, predict revenue from sales, investment or loans. Then estimate outflows. Outflow account for operational expenses, loan repayments and unforeseen cost. Time frame. Forecast monthly or quarterly cash flows to anticipate shortages or surpluses. Then maintain a cash reserve. Set aside a portion of funds as an emergency buffer for unexpected expenses. Aim for reserve is covering at least 3 to 6 months of operational cost. Then monitor cash flow regularly. Use accounting software or tools to track inflows and outflows in real time. Review financial statements frequently to identify trends and issues early. Then accelerate receivables. So for this, invoice promptly. Means send invoice immediately after providing goods or services. Offer incentives. Provide discount for early payments to encourage quicker settlement. Use technology. Automate invoicing and payment reminders to reduce delays. And credit policy. Evaluate customers' creditworthiness before extending payment terms. Then manage payables strategically. For this, negotiate payment terms. Try to seek extended payment terms with suppliers to retain cash longer. Take advantage of discounts. Pay early if suppliers offer significant discount for prompt payments and prioritize expenses. Rank obligations by urgency and importance. Sixth one is control cost. So for this, cut unnecessary expenses. Regularly audit expenses to eliminate non-essential spendings. Lease instead of buy. Consider leasing equipment or office space to save upfront cost. Optimize inventory. Avoid overstocking by aligning inventory purchases with demand forecast. Then seventh is diversify revenue streams. Explore new products, services or markets to increase cash inflow. Leverage subscription models or retainers to secure predictable income. Then secure credit lines. Establish a business credit line or overdraft facility as a backup for short-term liquidity needs. Use credit wisely to avoid high interest debt. The ninth is manage growth wisely. Avoid overexpansion or taking on projects that strain resources prematurely. Expand business gradually in alignment with available cash flows. Leverage technology. Use financial management tools like QuickBook, Xero or Wave to simplify tracking and forecasting. Automate repetitive financial tasks to save time and reduce errors. Build strong vendor and customer relationships. Cultivate relationships with suppliers and customers to negotiate favorable terms and ensure timely payments. Open communication can help resolve payment disputes quickly. Then seek professional advice. Work with a financial advisor or accountant to refine cash flow management practices. They can provide insights into tax planning, cost cutting, and funding opportunities. By implementing these strategies, a newly established venture can maintain positive cash flow, support growth, and navigate financial challenges more effectively. Now, next important component is smart investment funding for business growth. Students, investments are like fuel to a business. They make it possible for businesses to grow and expand. Knowing where to look for these investments and how to handle them can give your business an edge over others in the industry. Startups can select from a variety of investments options to support their business, some of which we will discuss now. So the first is angel investors. These are individuals who invest in a new business, usually in the beginning periods, and get a part of ownership in exchange. This kind of investor is perfect for startups that require funds to develop product or services. Angel investors usually get involved during the seed funding phase and can offer useful advice along with networking opportunities. Then there are venture capitalists. Venture capitalists come from larger firms and put money into a newly established business that have high growth potential. They are suitable for companies with viable product that can already be sold on the market. Usually, venture capitalists ask for equity while also taking part in business making decisions. Next is the crowdfunding. This method includes raising small amount of money from many people, typically through platforms like Kickstarter. Crowdfunding is especially good for consumer-oriented products because it lets startups show their a demand in the market. It also assists businesses in forming an initial base of dedicated customers. Another one is small business loan. This traditional method of funding is about borrowing money from financial organizations and paying it back later with interest. The Small Business Administration has many loan programs that give new companies favorable deals. These loans are useful for purchasing equipment, expanding operations, and managing cash flow. Another method is equity crowdfunding. Equity crowdfunding is a different kind of process compared to traditional crowdfunding. It includes selling small parts of your company to numerous investors. This method works for startups that are comfortable with sharing ownership and want to raise large funds without getting into debt. Such plans can be useful in bringing in investors who see the potential for success in business idea. So these are the various sources from which the businesses can raise funds for the business. Next important component is the cost management. Cost management is a critical function for a newly established ventures as it helps maintain financial stability and support long-term growth. Effective cost management involves planning, controlling, and monitoring expenses to ensure that resources are used efficiently while achieving the venture's goal. Here are the key aspects of cost management for a newly established ventures. First one is categorize cost. Cost can be categorized into fixed cost, variable cost, one-time cost, and indirect cost. Fixed cost are the costs that remain constant regardless of production levels such as rent, salaries, and insurance. Variable costs are costs that vary with production or sales volume such as raw material and commissions. Then one-time cost, these are the initial setup expenses like equipment purchase or licensing fees. Then indirect cost, it includes overheads like utilities, office supplies, or administrative expenses. Second is develop a cost management plan. So identify critical areas of expenditure, then set budget for each department or function and define cost cutting strategies without compromising quality or operations. Then next is monitor and analyze expenses. Use accounting software to track and categorize expenditures in real time. Conduct regular reviews to identify trends, inefficiencies, or potential savings. Compare actual cost to budgeted amount to detect and address variances. Next is optimize operational efficiency. So for these streamline processes, automate repetitive tasks to save time and reduce labor cost. Lean operations means adopt lean principles to minimize waste and improve resource utilization, and outsource strategically. Outsource non-core functions to reduce overheads. Then fifth one is negotiate with vendors and suppliers. So build a strong relationship with suppliers to negotiate better terms and discounts. Explore alternative suppliers or bulk purchasing to save cost, and review contract regularly to ensure competitive pricing. Then control workforce expenses. Hire strategically by focusing on roles critical to early operations. Use freelancers, contractors, or part-time workers when appropriate. Invest in employee training to enhance productivity and reduce turnover cost. The next is manage inventory effectively. Avoid overstocking by aligning inventory levels with demand forecast. Implement inventory management tools to track stock and reduce waste. Use just-in-time inventory system to minimize holding cost. Then leverage technology. Invest in cost-effective technology solutions that streamline operations, such as cloud computing and project management tools. Use free or affordable software for accounting, marketing, and customer relationship management. Then implement energy efficiency. Adopt energy saving measures such as LED lighting or energy efficient appliances. Use remote work models to save on office utilities and commuting cost. Monitor utility consumptions and look for saving opportunities. Then monitor marketing and advertising cost. Focus on cost-effective digital marketing strategies like social media, SEO, and email campaigns. Then track ROI, that is return on investment, for each marketing channel and adjust spending accordingly. Consider co-marketing opportunities with complementary business. Next is regularly review and adjust. Conduct monthly or quarterly financial reviews to assess cost management effectiveness. Adjust budgets and strategies based on business performance and market conditions. Then last one is plan for contingencies. Allocate funds for unexpected expenses to avoid disruptions. Maintain a reserve for emergencies or unforeseen opportunities. So these are the various ways to manage the cost of business. Next is the benefit of effective cost management. So these are the various ways to manage the cost of businesses. So this is all about this session. In our next session, we will study some more components of financial management, which will basically focus on how to minimize the risk of business and also the financial reporting and analysis to track the financial health of the business. So till the next session, bye and happy learning.